Differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Leading off, Robert Cannon.
Number 24.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Fernando.
So up now for Kansas City, Fernando Madrid. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got it. That's the second out.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And now it's going to be Steven Patel. Sends it to first, and that is that. End of a half inning of play. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back. Getting the nod in this one, Dennis Villarreal.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in for the Rays, Garth Hare. That's to third. Whips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the left fielder, Thomas Suzuki.
Thomas Suzuki next to hit for the Rays. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Tosses to first, and two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Carlton Rodriguez next to hit for the Rays. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Rays held in check here. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Luis Acevedo. The wind and the pitch.
2-2.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Josh Young. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch. And there's two down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Anthony Volpe. No score here in the second. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Matt Merritt.
The designated hitter, Matt Merritt.
Merritt checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 2-1. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Bubba Thompson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Reggie Morcaldi. That's down and in. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Shane Newton steps in for the Royals. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And a 1-2. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And now Oren Ponson. There's a strike. The 1-2. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Step off throw to first. And he's back in easily. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So the lineup flips over. Robert Hannig steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, two now. And there's a ball. More Caldy off of first with 2 away. Ruther takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting it, the center fielder, Todd Valencia.
And now here is Todd Valencia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Newton brings it in with a nice running grab.
The catcher, Johnny Mora.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny Mora.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Garth Hare. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. More Caldy pulls it down, and that is that. One left for Tampa, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Now, Fernando Madrid.
The left fielder, Fernando Madrid.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next up for the Royals, Steven Patel. First time up, he grounded to third. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And now the lefty. Back up the, oh, that got him. Now the throw to first on the run. He's in there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Luis Acevedo. Caraballo checks over to first, and he's back. Patel over at first with one away. Another throw over, and he's back again.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Back to first. And again, he's back safely. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move.
Oh, gets dirty. To Franco for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the fourth. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Thomas Suzuki. And he deals. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And here it comes. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Rays, Carlton Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner on at first with one gone. Matt Merritt next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. Got him. That's out number 2.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And now, Bubba Thompson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Kicks and deals. And there he goes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pickoff throw. Rodriguez back on a dive. Righty to the plate. That one hit to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Josh Young. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
2-2 on the way. Line drive. Makes the catch. One down.
The second baseman,
Anthony Volpe steps in for the Royals. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The 1-1. That one missed. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Valencia makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Reggie Morcaldi steps in for the Royals. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. 2 outs. On the ground. Gets it to first. Royals set down in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Wander Franco.
The shortstop,
The line of the pitch. Drops one down in front of the plate. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Down the third baseman, Curtis Mead. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And the 2-2. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers to short, could be 2. Newton to second, on to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Todd Valencia next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Good eye right there.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Shane Newton. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And that one upstairs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
The catcher, number 8.
So digging in, Oren Ponson struck out swinging his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really good athlete, and many times you talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Robert Cannon.
So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Robert Cannon. This one high in the air to left center. Valencia under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Mora.
Johnny Mora.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up for Tampa Bay, Garth Hare. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now at the plate, Thomas Suzuki.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jason Singer preparing to come on if needed. Mora leads off first with one away. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dennis Villarreal won't go any further tonight, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Brandon Bernstein comes on now.
For Kansas City, number 18, Brandon Bernstein.
So up next, Carlton Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch.
No, that's out.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Matt Merritt. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And now 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Down the line towards the corner. Madrid grabs it on the run. So the Rays strand a pair. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Digging in, Fernando Madrid.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So digging in, Steven Patel, 1 for 2. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And now the lefty.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands. Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Luis Acevedo getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Rays, Bubba Thompson. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That was a moonshot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting Wander Franco. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out. The Rays leading on the solo homer. And that's in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. To third. Gloves it on the dive. The throw. And it's in time. Wow, what a play on both ends for the out. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. 1-1 now. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. Got him.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Col Vs San.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Todd Valencia. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. In the dirt, gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Number 71 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and to the plate for Kansas City, Josh Young. The pitch. And 1-2.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The tying run at the plate. Base hit into right center.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Anthony Volpe will hit next. Got him! First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Reggie Morcaldi. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The 1-1. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Shane Newton. And the pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one in for a strike. 2-2. at the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher. So runner at second, 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carlton Rodriguez. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
It doesn't get much easier. It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in Game 1 to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Trevor Rogers. What do you look for here?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All 3 very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
And now the shortstop, Damon Paulson. 2-1 now. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count's full. That's a laser base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. Paulson aboard here at first with nobody out. Stepping in, Edwin Arroyo. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Over to first, and he's safe. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner. They pitch out. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Philadelphia and getting a start for Cincinnati, Joe Bauer.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat, Christian Clarkson. And the 3-1. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Moved to first. And he's back in there. And a pitch. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
I didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And here it comes. Ripped into left for a base hit. Clarkson rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 runs in, around third. He'll score as well, and they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits, loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gavin Cora digs in now. The pitch. And that's down and away.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Two now. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered. Tolia raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Michael Harris, the next to hit. And a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So 2 down. Yoenis Fox stands in for the Phillies. Ball and a strike.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Throw to first, and he's back safely. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So here's Brown at the plate. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the first baseman, Nico Cavadas.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's even up.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now Marco Luciano. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And now they have a base runner at second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Josh Rocha.
Josh Rocha, the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1. Foul ball. Man at second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Santiago de la Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball to strike. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Cora puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher, Drew Romo.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And he deals. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz tracks it down for the out.
The bat, the right fielder,
Christian Clarkson stands in for the Phillies. The walk and a run scored his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tolia hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. Reached on an infield single his first time. Here's a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. On to the third inning. Here's Michael Tolia.
The right fielder, number 4, Michael Tolia.
Here's a 2-1. That's out to center field. Harris after it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, Fernando.
In now for the Reds, Fernando Valley. That one ripped. To the warning track, makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Damon Paulson getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Check swing, and he held up. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Popped in the air, left field. Marsh makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground, right side. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Gavin Cora stands in for the Phillies. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Guy Perez stands in for the Phillies. Flied to right his first time. Bounce to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Edwin Arroyo. Off the mark there. 3-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Misses inside. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Lifted in the air, right field. Clarkson under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12, Nico.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Nico Cavadas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Cavadas tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a bouncer. Brown. Over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
And the righty deals. Hard hit to third. Luciano fires over to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The third baseman, Fox.
Now the third baseman, Yoenis Fox. Kicks and deals. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Drew Romo stands in for the Phillies. Flied out his first time. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Started after it, appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. John Bond getting ready to go. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Marco Luciano. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Win. On to first. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Josh Rocha, the next to hit for the Reds. His first at-bat was a strikeout. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch is inside, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 down. Into center. Harris hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now that left fielder, Santiago.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago de la Cruz. First time up was a pop out. And the pitch. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, John Bond.
Now
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Just missed. Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
The other way. Righty to the plate. In the air, right field. Tolia makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman,
Gavin Cora stands in for the Phillies. Next offering is in for a strike. And a ball evens the count. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. Arroyo. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Michael Tolia. So now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And now the lefty. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. just off the outside edge. And the count is filled up. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Damon.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Damon Paulson.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Here's a 1-2. And that just misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Reds down in order. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Guy Perez. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Reggie Crawford appears to be getting loose. Swing and a high fly ball left field. De La Cruz gets under it, squeezes it, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Michael Harris stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And it's filled up.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's the third baseman, Yoenis Fox. A strikeout and a walk. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss there. Harris leads off first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. Flips it for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Raul Oliveros getting loose out there. Castro, a left-hander, also throwing. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw, save, and that was close.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher on here, Raul Oliveros.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Col Vs San will hit next.
Oh, here's a good opportunity.
Now the third baseman, Marco Luciano. And now 2-2. On the ground to first. Could be two. Cora over to second. On to first. Double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And now Josh Rocha. Good contact guy, good defender. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Albert Guillen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 80, Albert Guillen.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Santiago de la Cruz. Two on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The tying run at the plate. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Michael Toglia up next. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving. And it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
2 outs. Bases full. Michael Toglia digs in now. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Eric Brown.
Eric Brown.
And that one is lifted in the air. Toglia has it sized up, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Drew Romo. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And a 3-1 on the way. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jared Bassett.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And now, Fernando Valley.
Number 19.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
The 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down. Edwin Arroyo.
Your attention please. Now pitching.
And here's the catcher, Josh Rocha. The pitch. On the ground to third. They get the tag on him, and that's 2. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago de la Cruz. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Our starting pitcher in this one, David Zepeda. What's the scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Struck him out looking. So up next, Jackson Merrill. In the air, out towards left center. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Adrian Rubio, the next to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. They say it went.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And now the count is even. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in San Diego and getting the start, Dan Gill.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mariano Pinheiro. Check swing, didn't go, and it's 2-1. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Next for the Padres, Rory Coley. Next offering is down low.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a 2-1 on the way. Popped up. Aguero makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Rafael Guerra.
So digging in now for San Diego, Rafael Guerra. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And down on strikes he goes, and the Padres waste a chance. Jace Young, the next up for the Padres. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Pinheiro around third. Safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner at first with 2 away. Elijah Green, the next up for the Padres. At the belt and fires. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Petco Park, top of the second, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Steve Hand. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. And now 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Short hop liner handled it short. The throw to first. Out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Now here is Elijah Green.
The Padres, the center fielder, Elijah Green.
That misses. 3-1. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Stepping in for San Diego, Brooks Lee. Step off, throw to first. Green back easily. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Checks over to first, back safely. Green, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Again to first, and no luck this time either. And here is Tyler Stevenson. Next offering is fouled back. Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Comes a 2-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Now here is Jody Woodson. Now a high fly ball out to left center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Next for the Padres, Matt McClain. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Kicks and deals.
That's Bolton.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Up now the Padre leadoff man, Mariano Pinheiro. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one is inside. Rory Coley waiting for a turn at the plate. And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Rory Coley. He's 0 for 1. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So in now for Colorado, Liover Peguero.
Second baseman, Liover Peguero.
1-1 now. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 2-2. On a line, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Yeah, the batter now, Adael Amador. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in. Peguero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Righty delivers. And there's a hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Now batting Michael Ciani. And a 1-1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the righty deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, third baseman, Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is downstairs. Jackson Merrill in the on deck circle. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jackson Merrill digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And that is in for a strike. 2-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires home for 1. And that's 2. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the DH for the Padres, Rafael Guerra. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering misses, and the count 2-1. Foul ball there. The 2-2. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jace Young. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Elijah Green, the next up for the Padres. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. And it's even up.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Padres go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Adrian Rubio now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Steve Ham. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rubio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Naylor checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. Brooks Lee, the next up for the Padres. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
So, man aboard, Tyler Stevenson, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Kevin Lopez. Up and loosening in the pen, Marte, the right-hander, also getting loose. The next offering misses. 2-2. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Out there to center. Ciani makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Jody.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dan Gill won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Kevin Lopez.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now Jody Woodson. And he's already singled in this game. And that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Matt McClain, the next up for the Padres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And now the lefty. And there's a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch downstairs. 3-2 now. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. So digging in now for San Diego, Mariano Pinheiro. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lee around third. The throw in, not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping in for San Diego, Rory Coley. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Woodson, the lead runner at second. Pinheiro at first. 2 out of the inning. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Rafael Guerra waits on deck. And the pitch. Up the middle. And that one handled. Gathers and throws to first. That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. So in now for Colorado, Liover Peguero. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. The wind of the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Next for Colorado, Adael Amador. Single to right at his first trip. Ball to strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air right field, Coley has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Ciani. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The 1-1 is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next pitch is outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Goes down looking. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still down 3-0. So here's the Padres DH, Rafael Guerra. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And fastball zip.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Padres. Number 3, Castle. Now
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Ham. And the right-hander deals downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
the first baseman.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
1-1 now. That one missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Merrill on third. Rubio on second. Ham on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Berg.
The 2-2 now. Got him! 2 out. Liover Peguero digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a must-win for these guys. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team.